Time for another segment of Flow with Tarot. This time we're flowing with tarot from my card. All right. I wanted to get this video in. I know I missed a day yesterday, but we're going to get back on track. The last few days, actually the last few weeks have been really busy. But anyway, we're here. So let us pull a card. You know how we do. I'm going to make this video very quick. Okay. So, we have the Knight of Wands. Now, for those of you that are here, this is not a reading, okay, per se. We're just going through, I'm walking you through my process of connecting with the cards after I get a new deck, okay, a new tarot deck. It's sort of, I equate it to breaking in a new pair of shoes. All right, you feel around it, or you walk around in the shoes, let your feet get used to the shoes. You know, you break them in. So that's what we're doing with these cards. So we have the Knight of Wands. This is probably one of my favorite cards. Oh, and then looky here. The horse. This is the year of the horse, isn't it? All right. The Knight of Wands, what I'm feeling right now, I feel excitement with this card. The Knight of Wands. Now we know also, I want to point out too, that the wand is symbolic of fire. All right, so we're not messing around here. Neither is the Knight of Wands. We're coming through and we're saying exactly what we desire, and we're coming through to collect. All right. No, we're not stepping on anyone's heads. We're not stepping on anyone's toes, but we're also very clear about our boundaries and what we want. And the reason why I'm saying that is because people, whether, and I'm not talking about some random ass person that you don't know. I'm talking about people in your community, whether it's your friends, family. A lot of times, those people will cross your boundaries based on what you desire. They'll cross your boundaries based on their limitation or limitations. And what does that look like? So for example, if you voice a desire that you have, you voice it to a friend, you voice it to your family, you voice it to anybody in your community, and they come back with, well, how are you going to do that? Do you know how much money that is? Well, how are you going to move to another country? Do you know all the steps involved? That sounds kind of difficult. That is what I'm talking about. Those are limitations. And you set your boundary with your desire and you say, well, those are just simply things I'm going to research, but this is what I'm going to do. I have no doubts that this is what is already complete, and I'm just going through the process. That is a way that you set your boundary with your desire. And that is what the Knight of Wands that I feel right now in this moment is showing. Okay. And when you you have to speak up in order to set your boundaries. So you have to use your voice. All right. To me, the year of the horse is setting boundaries and also allowing your throat chakra to be at an optimal level where you are opening your mouth to speak your desire to yourself, to speak your boundaries to yourself. Because how can you set boundaries with other people if you don't know your own boundaries, if you haven't been clear about your own boundaries within yourself? Okay. Also, if we're going on with the, being clear about your desire, is to not be afraid of your own desire. And what does this look like? We already know what that looks like. Number one, you being afraid of your own desire looks like you not being honest about what you desire. So what can this look like? So simple example is, let's say you want to move to another country. All right. You want to move to a country that's that has no more cold weather. It's all tropics. It's all sun. It's all palm trees. It's all beaches. It's all water. It's all summer, okay? Or warmth, all right? And then you say, well, maybe I really don't want that. Maybe I'll just move to another place where it's mostly sunshine. Maybe I can deal with the cold. Maybe I can do that. Maybe I just need to just move to another city. Maybe I just need new environment. Well, what you've done right there is that you have put a limit and a cap on your actual desire. What you're doing is you're settling. You're settling for the fact that you want to move to a tropical country. Period. Let your dream be the dream. Let your desire be the desire. Don't water it down. Don't pretend like you can handle something else or just settle for something else. Don't pretend like you would be happy settling for something else, because we do that so many times with what we want. We do that way too many times with our desires. We say we want, sorry, my car setup is not setting up. But we're going to get through this video. So what we do so often is that we water down our own desires for so many different reasons. But then we convince ourselves that we can be happy for less than what we want. No. Knight of Wands is saying you're not doing that anymore. The Knight of Wands is saying that is approaching life with a survival mentality. Because when you start to survive things, you start to settle. Settling is the result of a survival mentality. Did you come here to survive? As a matter of fact, you have mastered survival. Knight of Wands is telling you to now master thriving in life, because that's what you deserve. So, yeah, that's what the Knight of Wands is. That's what I'm feeling about the Knight of Wands card right now in this moment. So let me know what your takeaways are. Let me know how you felt or how you feel about the Knight of Wands. And yeah, we'll just keep going. Until then, stay magical and flow with tarot. Don't force anything. Again, here's one last thing that I want to say, not just today, but about any car, any card that you pull, you have to take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Okay? Don't try to force a meaning. Don't try to force something to resonate. Don't try to force a feeling. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't try to force a connection. If you don't feel anything, if I pull up these cards and there's nothing, don't force it. Let it be that. Okay? So yeah, that's what I want to say. All right. Until next time, stay magical.